Your sales are not where it used to be after Mr. Zuck had a clash with Apple. Don't worry, I got your back. With the iOS 14 updates, so targeting is not as accurate as it was used to be before. So now everyone is saying to go broad with targeting. But like anyone else who tried this method, it is not as profitable as anyone else make it seem to be. Because in 2023 and 2024, the creative plays and will play a huge role, more important role than the targeting. In this video, I will cover 15 types of Facebook ad creatives that will increase your conversions 100%. Alright, the first one is user-generated content, but make sure you stay until the end of this video because I'm gonna give away 15 to 20 different Facebook ad hooks that will increase your conversion rate drastically. So make sure you stay till the end of this video. Alright, user-generated content, which is also known as UGC. What it does is this actually blends into the platform, Facebook ads, TikTok ads, but this topic is, today's video is on Facebook ads. So it has to look unprofessional. What does that mean? How can it help our business? So TikTok, you don't see a lot of, TV commercials that are like super high quality, shot in a studio. It looks really, like shot with an iPhone, so on and so forth. A person holding a camera, like a selfie, holding it like this, talking to, I really like this product and service. The main goal is to make it more believable, right? So it can be an influencer that you paid, but the goal is to make it believable. Let's see some examples. User-generated video by Lumen. Lumen is a face cream brand, but we're gonna see how they make it, right?
I was feeling self-conscious about my acne, and I needed a solution. That's when I checked out Lumen and their free trial. My homies have been asking me why my skin looks better, and I've been telling them ever since I started using Lumen, my skin's been clearing up.
As you can see, the one guy is talking about how he actually solved the problem with this product, right? This is not a famous person, might be a micro-influencer, I have no idea, but that's for sure that he's not a big influencer. It looks native. It looks native to the platform. And on Facebook ads, once we see this, then we will create a genuine connection. Okay, this is a legit guy who used this product. This is a TikTok ad, guys, by the way, but you can use this TikTok ad type on Facebook ads. So the main goal is we want to look native because you can see this type of stuff on Reels, on Instagram, on Facebook Reels all the time.
Heard of the QV's new ceramides, right? Let me take you through a little tutorial and show you how I like to use the QV ceramides cleanser.
As you can see, they're like small cuts, but not a professional video, right? It's not a pro cut or a pro edit. It's just like a small video tutorials back to back to back. And if you paid attention, the noise is not like the super high quality. It's not shot in a studio. It's just a person recording through his iPhone.
First, we're going to start off with
this is a long video, 2 minutes long, but you get the idea, right? This is user-generated content. This is not owner of the brand, or this is just a person talking about how that, the cream, face cream helped her. So you want to use that. User-generated testimonial compilation. This is a different version. This is still user-generated content, but we're doing a compilation now. So we're putting back to back to back different type of testimonials back to create a stacked value. It looks unprofessional as well, but since we're using a lot of different influencers or like regular people, this is actually great in remarketing. So if you use this user-generated content, maybe like middle of the funnel, top of the funnel, and conversion campaigns, you're going to use this. Like if you haven't believed this one, this is bam, look at this, 5 people back to back. Now we're going to see an example of this. This is one person. This is second.
You have to try a lot of stress from producers.
As you can see, they're putting back to back 2 people. They're compiling different testimonials, right? But they're still talking about one product. So if you haven't used this, give this a shot. Number 3, we got UGC unboxing. This is user-generated content. Again, a POV, first person's view. A person orders your product or service. Probably usually product is better, of course, in this case. It can be, let's say the person is shooting the product from her phone. Like it doesn't have to be selfie. Maybe she can just do a voiceover, or she can set the camera up, sit in front of the camera and unpack the product, right? You can do it. It can be influencers, customers. There's a small tip. Things like wrapping paper, fancy packaging works because it improves the delivery experience. This is really important. A lot of people order stuff not because they need that stuff, right? They like that experience of the overall, packaging. They like it. Unboxing videos get millions of views. So let's watch one example.
If you want to learn how to make a video like this, I'm about to show you what
what I do.
We saw the first unpackaging. We can see how cute the unpackaging is. 20 seconds, 15 seconds is the tops. You don't have to make it longer. And then the person takes it out and continues to explain the product or service. Or they can simply just open up the packaging and be happy holding that product. It can be simply like that. Or maybe they just love the packaging. They talk about the package. You don't have to stick to just one script and go with that. All right, the fourth one, problem and solution. This works the best. This has been working through ages. Now you can do it yourself or with an influencers. Is again, what are the examples? Signs you might have a problem with skin acne, and this is the problem. This is the solution. You're putting up your product is a solution. I always talk about you want to have insert a problem and solution into a product. Doesn't inherently have problem, right? Some products are problem-solving products. Some are just impulse purchases. Like they don't solve a problem. Like accessories, they don't solve a problem. Right? It makes you look nice, but you can insert a little problem. Like when you're going out and your outfit is not complete with that little necklace, you can propose that as a problem to the customers. I love XYZ, but I hate when XYZ happens. What can it be? I love going to the movies, but I hate when people talk in the movie theater. That's why I stream Netflix at my home. Bam, problem solution. I put the problem, introduced my solution as an ad. Let's look at one example here. This is the example. This is Lumen Skincare again. Let's watch this, guys. As you can see, what they're saying, dry skin, acne, treated for free. They proposed this problem. Now they're gonna propose the solution.
I started getting acne in my 20s.
He's talking about he got the acne in his 20s.
Turned me on to Lumen, and that's changed my routine for the better. It's simple, just 3 steps. Literally takes me 90 seconds. And it's free. The charcoal cleanser cleans out the gunk and grime from my skin.
Now they talk about the benefits, right? They're talking about the benefits, free shipping, how it's like super easy to do, 90 seconds, and it gets rid of the acne. It's a literal problem solution product, and they're using this with the testimonial, which works great as well. If you're not doing this, give this a shot too. All right, number 5. I love this one personally because it's easy to do. As you can see here, this is a bed frame. But what are they doing? This is really good. Device storage. They don't say like a small gap that you can put your stuff in. Device storage, literally putting that in. It's kind of a feature, but it can be understood as a benefit as well. Squeak-free slats, that's amazing benefit. So a lot of people say it is wooden. What does that mean? People don't know what it means. Like it is wooden. Okay, how it's benefiting me? It's a feature of the product, but how it's benefiting? How it's benefiting you is squeak-free. That's amazing. So they're using arrows, and it's super easy to do it on Canva. You just literally go to canva.com and do it yourself. You don't have to send anything to influencers, and it works really well. Great middle of the funnel, top of the funnel, bottom of the funnel. You can use it everywhere. And the goal is to try benefits instead of features, as I said. And with the arrows, that works really well, and it's easy to create, as I said. Benefits overlay. So let's say you have an existing video creative and you want to put like small benefits as a text overlay on your video, which works really well. This doesn't work really well on images because it will usually like take a lot of space, which Facebook doesn't like, too much text. But on the videos, it works really well. Australian made. I don't know if it's a benefit or not, but if they're selling to Australian people, of course it's gonna be a benefit. Cruelty-free is not a direct benefit, but people value that. Natural, organic, it's a feature, I would say, not a benefit. For sensitive skin, it's definitely a benefit. 10 minutes results, definitely a benefit. It's literally directly benefiting that person. But in this case, just make sure, I said, it takes a lot of space on single images. That's why I don't like the text overlay. But in this case, it is not taking that much space. That's why they got away with it. Usually it works better with videos. So let's see one video example of it. One product for your whole home. This is a benefit. They don't have to buy a ton of other stuff. That's just using one product, which is super enough for them, right? One more, that actually works. As you can see, one more benefit. This is text overlay, guys. For speedy and effective on every surface, in every room. As you can see, one more benefit. So this is how you're gonna work this out in your ads. Benefit overlays, that works really well. Another one, zero gravity. I don't know if you've tried this. I don't see this working better than the user-generated content. You can only use this on feed placement, because if you want to use this on story placements, it will not perform well and your CPM will go to the roof. People will skip this immediately. It does give you a more professional look, which is in 2023, I don't think this is the best goal of an advertiser. You want to look native. Doesn't convert, as I said. Good for top of the funnel. Definitely doesn't convert on remarketing ads. Don't use it on Reels, as I said, and it's professional. You have to hire a professional photographer to make this work. And let's go to number 8, written testimonials. If you haven't used this already, you're missing out. You definitely want to use this. You can use this in a plain background like this, but they did a carousel. Just make sure if you just run it as a single image, it's not going to convert. Why? Because they have no idea what the hell is that. Like, you know it's your product, but they probably forget. Even if it's a remarketing ad, you want to use maybe your product image in the background so they see, okay, this is the testimonial of that remarketing ad. So write your best reviews. Of course, you don't want to use a super long review. Maybe you can do this. You can use a short review, like a headline of that full review, like the first sentence of it, and then use the full version in the primary text here. Works better with the bottom of the funnel. Don't write fake reviews. I don't need to remind that to you, but definitely make sure you're not using fake ones, because it's just going to lose your credibility in the long term. But as you can see here, they did a really great job, but I would put a little bit of a product image, like a faded version that doesn't stick out too much, because I don't want that to stick out in front of the actual testimonial. So our goal is to make sure we are telling people, okay, a lot of people like this, a lot of people love this product, we are remarketing you this, try this out, right? We want to give them confidence, because people are risk averse by nature. Number 9, replying to a comment. I love this part. This is a great organic TikTok tool that you can literally copy this, bam, run it on Facebook and Instagram ads and get tons of conversions, right? Before iOS 14, I was also doing that as well, running single images, and it was converting like crazy. But now with the iOS, the targeting is not as accurate. Now we can get away with like bad targeting, which cannot do good targeting, because we cannot literally not target people using iPhone. What we can do is we can nail the creative side of things. So that's why our CPM will drop, and the dropped CPM will make up for the fact that we're not targeting that accurately. This is the goal. And you can run it with like broad targeting as well, right? Creates an organic vibe and it reduces the CPM. You can do it organically on TikTok. The trick is you can answer a comment objection. So in this one, this is not a good example, but I'm just showing it to you. I've never ordered something so fast in my life. Like, this is not an objection. The main goal of this one is you want to handle an objection, right? So this one, they did a really good job. That's not how Wayne's work though. So they're like literally throwing an objection that this doesn't work, this doesn't pop your veins up, and they're actually demonstrating that it does. I'm not arguing if the product is legit or not. I'm just talking about the ad itself, right? So what we're going to do here, use this in the middle of the funnel and the bottom of the funnel with the goal of overcoming the objection. One of the reasons that you want to use this is if you put like FAQs, no one reads FAQs, frequently asked questions. But if you answer those replying to the comment way, people are going to watch the whole thing and they will overcome the objectives right away. Definitely use this one. It is easy. You don't have to have TikTok followers to do it. You can write a question from a different account and you reply to that question, because it's not a review. You're not actually writing a fake review in this case. You're just asking a question from a different account. Let's take a look at one example. It's going to be a TikTok ad again, but these ones are only for Facebook ads. I'm telling you right now, these work amazing on Facebook ads. This is specifically for Facebook and Instagram ads video. Let's check this.
Same, bestie. This brings the magic of a sunset into your home. Get that golden hour glow whenever you want.
Benefits, they're just using this text bubble as an opener for the video, like a hook, which takes people to think, okay, is this an organic one or not, or something. So they just get hooked. I love this one. Not a lot of people are aware of this technique. If you are selling a product, you definitely need to use this. You're gonna really be amazed with the type of responses you get. Business and warehouse generated video. The goal is to use voiceovers. Why? Because you're gonna record the production scene, right? You can use different footages of the products being shipped, or you're packing the product, or you're literally shooting. If you have a service business and agency, you shoot the meetings, you like take videos of people, you know, working on their desks. You can do like, if you're like a sales agency or something, you can take a video of people, you know, going typing something in Salesforce. It can be anything in the office, in your company. If you're working by yourself, if you're a drop shipper, what you can do, you literally get the product itself and pack it, ship it, or you're gonna have one product, right? Like at your place. You're gonna want to test it to record some ads or something. You can just do a mock-up shipping, like get a box and pretend that you're shipping it. It works amazing. Different than user-generated content, by the way. People confuse this a lot. This is not UGC. This is your side of the story. This is, you are the business owner and you're packing it for the people, right? This creates a connection with them. They see, oh, okay, this is the behind the scenes. And you might be thinking, this is not going to convert them. No, this is going to reduce the CPM, and your other ads will also pushed by Facebook, because Facebook loves organic content nowadays, and people will watch this. Trust me on this one. So let's take a look at one example here. Pack and order with me. So look at this. This is like really relaxing and ASMR vibes, right? Still, we haven't seen the product yet. I'm really relaxing right now, guys. Like, this is really good. I like this packaging experience. I don't know who does. I just love it. It's just really relaxing, and you don't have to do it like in an ASMR way. You can see other ways to do it, right? I will show you one from Dollar Shavers Club. How he's packaging stuff, but they're putting a lot of humor in it. I don't really like humor in the ads. They just don't convert.
Brand name razors. 19 go to Roger Federer. Blades. Your handsome ass grandfather.
Like, this is like a high production value video, like not in terms of like the quality of the shots, but in terms of like the script, how they planned it and everything. But I want to show you this, like the warehouse environment. That's just something that resonates with the audience. Definitely give it a shot, but the top one is the better one, right? You can take a video of like a small scene of a lot of packed products on top of each other. That works really well. Record a day of you packing a video, right? Maybe just use it in like a fast 2x speed, 3x speed, and do a voiceover. Add a call to action. If you want to support my business, purchase one. Bam. Us versus them, number 11. I love this one. This is one of my favorite. This works extremely well on all stages of the funnel: bottom of the funnel, middle of the funnel, remarketing, going after social media followers, everything. Compare price points, benefit, and extra features. That's amazing. Look at this one. Fruity Pebbles. And what is the other one? We have no idea. If you put them in front of the people will think, why should I order here? When I go to a grocery store, I will definitely order in the grocery store. Why should I care ordering from online? Like, nobody orders cereals online, right? So you can see they're showing the net carbs, 21 grams. They have 3 grams. They're comparing the benefits, right? So you can see, okay, with the price I have, I'm gonna get more value, less carbs. So we are giving them a reason to buy, right? If you're not that established. But if you're even established, you can do that too. Let's check an example here. I will show you one more. This is Fairy. You can see they're comparing it to a traditional one. Of course, you don't want to show their brand name to your competitors if you like Pepsi and Coke going back at each other. But if you do that, they're gonna sue you, right? You don't want to do that. As you can see, with this one bottle, you can almost double the amount that you can wash. They're doing here as well. Let's check one more example. This is Dollar Shave Club again. Dollar Shave Club, look at this. They're taking a lot of space in my presentation today. We can see ours, theirs, us versus them. As you can see, 4 different razor blades, only $6. And you can see they're comparing it to their competitors. 4 different razor blades, almost triple, right? People seeing this top of the funnel, bottom of the funnel, they will see, okay, with the traditional razor brand, I'm not getting most bang for my buck. Number 12, carousels for storytelling. I don't see this being utilized a lot. On LinkedIn, I see one brand utilizing it a lot, but you can go to Canva. The thing with this is you can get, the traditional way of using carousels is one product in one image, one product in one carousel, one product in one box. They're showcasing different products, which is the traditional way of using carousels. But here, what we're doing here is cutting a huge long landscape image into 3 to 4 pieces. And in this case, if you look at each image by itself without swiping, it doesn't make sense. But once people swipe, they will see, oh, okay, they're telling you a whole story here. So we can see this whole three thing once they swipe them all. So we want them to actually swipe, get the end of this, our last 1080 by 1080 carousel, right? It only works with feed placements, by the way. If you run it on story or reels, it will look really ridiculous, guys. Don't ever run it on stories or reels. It will look ridiculous. Even if you arrange the aspect ratio, it will look so bad. Take a look at an example here. All right, we can see this. So if you take this by itself, you will see this woman is cut in half. Like, it doesn't make sense. But if you look here, you will say the same. But as a whole, it's telling a whole story, right? They usually tend to get really low CPMs, really high CTRs, but it is not guaranteed to give you conversions. You just have to test it, right? But it's a good way to spice up your campaigns and ad sets. So you can see there's a good call to action here, not a big call to action, not a big call to action. Storytelling at the end, bam, call to action. It's a good ad, right? It's a good way of storytelling. Definitely use it if you haven't used it before. Whole style, this is not common at all. A lot of brands use it. The big brands usually use it because it's not a good converter. It is good for engagement, reach, and awareness. But if you have a really low budget, I don't really suggest you use it, right? Not a perfect for conversion campaign, as I said it here, but if your CPMs are getting too high, over $40 on Facebook ads, it's a good idea to spice it up with an image whole style like this. As you can see, Dunkin', they made a good example. What's your favorite American classic? Donuts or fries? Donuts or fries? Donuts or fries? It's like they're literally just showing why don't have to choose anymore. Bam, they're donut fries, right? It's like a great end product, but you don't have to make like an end here, right? Do you buy skincare products at Target? This is literally a brand awareness campaign for showing that Olay, or Olay, whatever it is called, they're in Target, right? They're literally saying this product is now on Target. You can buy this on Target. They're creating a brand awareness, but it's a good technique rather than saying, yeah, we are now on Target, which nobody will care. Now they're engaging people. Do you buy it on Target? No, I don't. I haven't bought it on Target. Now I know, though, I can buy it on Target. It's a great way to engage people. Quiz style. That's the tricky one. Why? Because you cannot run quizzes as an engagement campaign. So people cannot click those. You can click those as an organic story, but they cannot click on an ad format. So what is the best way to do it? I will tell you in a bit. So let's say you do this. What is my favorite ice cream? Or which of the 4 is true about our products? Pick the correct one and show this as a result. So let's see this. So you're gonna use this like this. You're gonna take a screenshot or a video. It has to be the correct one is ticked. So if you do it that way, people will see what is the correct, what is in our products. Let's say you have polyester, cotton, bamboo, whatever it is, right? Take the correct one. People will see this. Oh, okay, their products have bamboo, or they're completely organic, or whatever it is, right? So it is good in top of funnel. I don't really see this working good in bottom of the funnel on remarketing or hardcore conversion with social engagers. I don't see that working as well, but you gotta give it a try. The green screen is my by far favorite type of ad because it literally shows what they're gonna see once they land on your landing page, right? As you can see, this girl is showing the experience they're gonna have once they click on the ad and go to your landing page from Instagram, right? So they're gonna see the products, product description, so they're not gonna be feeling alienated when they go into your landing page and what the hell, I wasn't expecting this is a really bad experience. They're literally seeing the landing page experience because you're talking behind you, you have the video. The best way to do it, you cannot do it on Instagram. You can actually do it on Instagram, but I suggest you do it on TikTok. TikTok's green screen is a little bit better. And organically, do it and save it and download it and then run it as an ad. I suggest doing the product pages. Other than product pages, I don't see the main goal of using green screen. Maybe you can put your warehouse, how it's shipped, how people are reacting when they get the package. It can work, it can be creative, but I see the product page that you are showing people how to order it. If it's a complicated product or a landing page purchasing system, let's say they have to book a service on your landing page, what you can do is use this as a great example so people can, okay, this is not that complicated, so I'm seeing what this person is doing. And this person can be an influencer, this can be yourself, you don't have to use a person famous. Let's come to the bonus part. add hooks. The goal is to get people, so you know the type of creatives and what type of hooks do you want to use in your video ads on Facebook, because most of them are going to be video ads that I covered, right? Facebook and Instagram. If you don't get them to watch your first 30 seconds, they're not going to buy, trust me. So the goal is to hook them. Actually, that's why it's called hook. We're going to cover the hooks. First one, 3 reasons why. 3 reasons why I switched my phone carrier. 3 reasons why I'm never going to use old shirts again, because I found this new flexible shirts that is 50% off and I can buy it online right now and get one free. Bam! This is a great way, right? You can use it on a user-generated content, but you have to, if you're going to use an influencers, tell them to use these hooks. So you're going to write it down right now if you're watching this, send it to the influencers, or you can send it to your friend or whatever, right? If you don't have that budget to go with the influencers, you can tell them to do it. Testimonials for you. The other one, what I bought, what I got. This one is really famous on, it was really famous on TikTok ads, but now getting more popular on Facebook ads and Instagram ads as well. First, show how it looks on the website or landing page. People expect, because it was an organic trend first, and in that trend they get like order a really fancy stuff, and what they get is really usually really bad, right? But in this case we are actually switching the end part. So what it does is it actually creates, like, makes them watch till the end, so they're expecting something really bad they're going to receive. And what I got, once you come to that portion of the video, you show the product which looks great, and they're like 20% off, get it now. You just put the promotion in. And things in my something that just makes sense. Apps on my phone that just makes sense. Things in my room that just makes sense, or things in my gym bag that just makes sense, right? So you put it, and then this is going to be hook, and people love that stuff. People want to experience what other people are having, so they're not going to notice that it's an ad in the first 3 seconds, and your CPM is going to be way lower. And if your CPM is low, your likelihood of reaching people on a cheaper rate is going to be high, and people clicking on your ad is going to be, number of people clicking on your ad is going to be high, and then at the end a lot of people hopefully will purchase from your retargeting ads. This is the strategy that we want to have, right? Of course you can convert cold people right away with this type of ads, but also it depends on your landing page experience as well. Something with me routine. What is it? Bedtime routine with me, or get ready to the gym with me. What is the goal of this though, right? The goal is to place the products in the process and add a call to action in a subtle way. This has to be subtle. It is usually, not usually, like 90% of the time it is used organically, and we want to use it as an ad. So we have to be really subtle, so people will, oh, okay, get ready to bed with me, and we're using this, makeup cleaning cream or something, and people will say, oh shit, that's really good, and I want to have that too, and the person is subtly giving benefits of that product. It shouldn't be too much salesy, too much pushy of an ad. This is your sign to XYZ. What is this? This is your sign to buy this flashlight. This is your sign to eat out in this restaurant. So you're literally putting this, your product or solution here. This is your sign to work with this agency, right? Something. This is your sign to get this pair of jeans because they're flexible and you can literally squat with these jeans. Can be anything. You can put your product in there, add a call to action, bam. In 10 seconds, you got a new hook and a video, right? As an ad you can run. Something life hack, skincare life hack, money making life hack. These are organic videos that are used again and again and they've worked. So what we want to do is put your life hack and then sneak that in, sneak your product or service in right away. Money making life hack. So if you want to make $10,000 a day or a month, you want to have discover this website, sign up is free, use it with like discount code after the first month, something like that. You just got to insert it after that life hack. These are, guys, by the way, work really well with influencers, so use it with user generated content. Instagram made me buy it. So it was originally TikTok made me buy it, but now we can use it with Instagram made me buy it. Show the products and how it's used, right? This is the goal. Stuff I found on the internet. I don't see this one converting really well because it is really vague. There's no problem, there's no solution to a problem. You can talk about products benefits. It usually works with not a problem solution type products, but like the drop shipping products, like that gun that shuts off, what is it, like the bubbles and stuff, or fancy lighting you can use at home decor stuff I found on the internet. They work really well with home decor. POV statements. POV, you just found the best pair of jeans without spending a ton of money. POV, you found the best marketing agency without paying for the first month, right? So you put the POV, like they're gonna first person, they're gonna think of it that way, and then you put the statement. POV, you just made your first 10 grand month. and somebody throwing out money or something, right? Then you insert your product and service. This doesn't have to be that subtle. You can, literally after the first hook, you can put the problem or the solution right away. If it's not a problem solution, you can literally put POV, because the POV statement is actually including the problem in and of itself. You found the best marketing agency, which, let's say, what is the biggest problem of working with a marketing agency? They charge too much. You just say, you found the best marketing agency without breaking your bank. You literally handle the objection there. So you just put the products right away, benefits and products. Things I wish I knew about sooner. This is great, but it has to be subtle in this one. This is critical. This intro is organic by nature, so we want to use it subtle and call to action. So things I wish, this website I wish I knew about sooner, and you know, you can put other websites in there as well, but the last one, maybe the only free one is yours and the cheapest one is yours. You can say, but guys, if you ask me, this is the cheapest one, go ahead and work with them, or something like that. You can subtly talk about your product. This works great, but top of the funnel, I don't see the bottom of the funnel working that way. Stuff you should know about before doing XYZ. This is great. You can literally put your product in, because we are handling a problem here. So they have to make sure they get this before they do XYZ, right? Stuff you should know about before going to rock climbing. This is the best pair of rock climbing shoes that has XYZ technology grip. They have 50% off now. Go ahead and buy. Why I stopped XYZ and do this instead? Why I stopped shaving with razors and got the Manscaped trimmer instead? And then you talk about the problems after this hook and say, when I was using the razor, my skin was irritated. Now I can have no irritation when I'm trimming with this Manscaped razor. This is one of my favorite ones. Number one product of making men smell better, or number one product of sunscreen that makes you smell better, or number one product for shaving that just doesn't irritate your skin. This is great. This is direct sale, and you don't have to do a lot of thinking when you're using this. You can literally give your phone to your brother, sister, or neighbor. They can just record this number one product, because they can say, I was using this, but this is the number one product now. They have 20% off. Bam. This usually works really well. Top of the funnel. Bottom of the funnel, they're gonna be aware of your product. So then you have to tackle objections and think about what people might have when they're before they decide to buy your product and service. This is the one that we want to make sure we use, right? The XYZ you have been searching for. You definitely want to use this. People will automatically be intrigued when they see the first hook. The basketball shorts you have been searching for. They'll be like, what the hell? Am I be searching for this? Of course, they're going to understand it's an ad after the first 3 seconds, but our goal is to hook them in the first 3 seconds. Once we hook them, even though they realize it's an ad, they're going to watch the rest of it. And then if you get them to watch the first 3 seconds, their likelihood of clicking and then going to your landing page is going to be skyrocketed. So that's why I suggest using this. Toothbrush you've been looking for. And this is electronic. Talk about, what other brushes don't have, what you have, and bam, you get the person to buy it. Right? This was it. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. And if you like this type of content, type in TikTok. I will do one TikTok version of this whole series, whole presentation. If you like this, please share it with a friend. That will help me a lot. Take care.